most people, the mirror selfie is the norm. Decent lighting and a good view. But at the Babe Cave, you get the full experience. Elton John and Will Smith have really inspired me to get active. So I'm gonna send it back to you guys while I get this at-home workout in. Listen, I love that Avril Lavigne is getting the recognition that she deserves. And she'll also be honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame later this year. And Jay and Romney, I have to tell you, my little angsty teenage heart is so happy. That's right, guys. I am in the heart of Shaker Heights at the Van Aken District. And let me tell you, I will not complain about today's assignment. This area has done a complete 180 in recent years. Whether you're looking to get a bite to eat, a haircut, or do some shopping, they have it all. In true consumer fashion, I would be remiss if I wasn't anticipating new music. I need to hear the sadness. I need to hear all that she's been through. Now, when this news was first announced, Tadish received mixed responses on social media. Many thought that she wasn't the right fit, while others think she deserved a fair shot. Me personally, I'm rooting for her. As I mentioned, both Demi and Ariana have spoken openly about their mental health, and it really is important. Naomi Osaka first teamed up with Barbie back in 2019 for its 60th anniversary, and it was a huge hit. And this latest release has proved to be no different. According to Mattel's website, the doll is already sold out, and there's no word on when more will be available.
Wow.
Man, I love that. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Oh, yep.
Chrissy is one of the few celebrities that you can always count on for a good laugh, so I'm glad she's back. Jay? Now, in the early 2000s, you couldn't pay people to pick between those two groups, so hopefully this merger helps a little. But Jay and Romney, I have to ask, is there a collaboration that you guys would like to see, group or individuals? Talk about a moving moment and performance. If you haven't seen it, Nightbird's performance is up in full on WKYC.com right now.
You know, I like to have some fun when I fly, so I'm kind of like popping wheelies down the runway.
Sean George is not your average pilot. Born and raised in East Cleveland, Ohio, Sean dreamt of becoming an astronaut when he was growing up, but quickly realized his true calling was a journey less traveled.
I didn't know any pilots. I didn't know any pilots that looked like me.
According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, Black people make up less than 4% of aircraft pilots and flight engineers. And that alone was enough to rev the engine in Sean's quest to become the first pilot he knew.
It was a round-the-clock ordeal because it was the hardest thing I've ever done. Whenever I wasn't at work, whenever I wasn't sleeping, and whenever I wasn't flying out studying.
On November 16, 2019, all of his hard work paid off, and he earned his pilot's license. But for Sean, this was only the beginning. With the help of YouTube University, he picked up a camera and started documenting his experiences. Sean now works for FlexJet, a luxury private jet company. He's a dispatcher and creative director, rubbing elbows with some of the most seasoned pilots in the world of aviation.
Brand new private jets? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like what an experience.
But even with a bird's eye view, Sean remains focused on his community, searching for ways to introduce others, especially kids, to his passion.
I feel like that sense of freedom that I get whenever I fly is available and is accessible to anyone, as long as you give aviation the respect that it deserves.
At 28 years old, Sean's career has already reached great heights, and with his determination, I'm sure he'll continue to go far.
The clout, honestly. Yes. We just wanted the Instagram pictures.
That's Brooke and Malia, two friends that made the drive from Columbus to visit the Babe Cave, Akron's first selfie studio.
Booked right away as soon as I saw the TikTok. I was so excited.
And they aren't the only ones. The video, giving a tour of the studio, has been viewed on the social media platform nearly 500,000 times. But who's behind this influencer wonderland? Meet Aisley Herndon and Allie Sayer, two Akron photographers who specialize in editorial and couples photography, respectively. Even though the pair are separated by more than a decade in age,
we kind of sound like an old married couple sometimes.
The Babe Cave fuses both of their styles and has seen more than 500 bookings since opening in May. For most people, the mirror selfie is the norm. Decent lighting and a good view. But at the Babe Cave, you get the full experience.
There's lighting, there's tripods, there's lenses, there's all kinds of stuff like to help you take your own pictures.
Currently home to 12 different sets, groups or individuals can rent out the space by the hour and take as many photos as they want. And you don't need a fancy camera to do it.
We built all of these sets so that they could be taken with an iPhone.
Whether you want to float in the clouds, play Twister, take a jab at boxing, or even dive into the Harry Styles fandom, there's a set to suit everyone's personality.
A good picture is going to be whatever makes the person feel good. So if you're in here and you feel your best and it's a good selfie, forget what social media says. And get this, Aisley and Allie plan to swap out one set each month so the experience stays fresh and current.
You can get a meal, you can exercise, you can do some shopping, you could even live there.
Vice Mayor of Shaker Heights, Trey Roeder, is right. The Van Aken district has a little something for everyone. But the revitalized neighborhood wasn't always a destination for fun. In fact, it was once known as one of the most dangerous intersections in the state.
It was a six-way intersection. Unfortunately, we had a high accident rate there. There were long wait times, 3 to 4 minutes, sometimes to get through a light.
But that all changed in 2000 when Shaker City Council created a 3-part strategic investment plan backed by a $91 million budget aimed at highlighting the neighborhood's true potential.
I think one of the coolest things about this area is that we're located right in the center of the Heights, and that brings a lot of diversity to our business and something that we're very much for. Zosimo Maximo, co-creator of Groove Ride, has been physically transforming both the lives of his clients and the Van Aken district since both opened in 2019. The inclusive brand was one of the first to help foster the living room feeling the district offers today. One of the best things about being at a development like the Van Aken district, we're family, it just has a real neighborly feel where everybody knows your name. And, you can just kind of be who you are and have a great time here. And that was all a part of the plan. Phase 2 of the city's redevelopment includes the addition of living spaces. Just last month, local leaders approved continued planning of an apartment high-rise featuring more than 200 units directly across from the mixed-use space.
When we put it together, we had the idea of making it the living room for Shaker Heights and also for making it a financial engine to take some of the pressure off of the personal taxes in Shaker Heights.
The district is also home to Adora, or a designated outdoor refreshment area, where guests can move freely with alcoholic beverages. There were concerns at first, but the overall response has been positive.
So it doesn't necessarily lead to more drinking, it just leads to a more casual environment where people can walk around and enjoy themselves.
As for Phase 3, it's already in the works and involves the addition of more commercial businesses in the area. The city of Shaker Heights hopes to continue redevelopment in the area, looking at other pockets of the city that can be modeled after the Van Aken district.
Using a lot of what we've learned and applying that to a different part of Shaker Heights in a way that is true to the uniqueness of each area, because it's not just a rubber stamp.
There really is so much to enjoy here at the Van Aken district. As you can see behind me, people are out enjoying the beautiful day that we have. But coming up in the next half hour, I'll speak with the manager here who'll tell us all about the fun events that are taking place here this summer. But for now, reporting live in Shaker Heights, Kierra Cotton, 3 News.